Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing another installment in the Luxury Will I Buy It series. This series was started by Samantha March, but here on my channel, we like to do a little French twist. We say oui for products we're going to buy and non merci to products we're going to skip. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. So the first collection we're going to talk about is the Chanel Fall collection this year. Yes, there are already photos. So I'm on the Chic profile here. This is Tavia's profile on Instagram, and she has a couple close-up shots of the two eyeshadow palettes. Now, this is a continuation of the original Candeur et Expérience palette that came out in 2016. So as we all know, Lucia Pica is obsessed with the color red, and this fall collection is no exception. We have two eyeshadow palettes here, and some of the shades look similar, but it's one of those situations where the colors look different but very reminiscent of each other at the exact same time. Like, I think that if you swatch them all side by side, they'll look different, but just when you look at the palettes together, they look so similar. I'm really curious how these swatch, what the textures are, how opaque they are, how they blend together. And just by looking at these two palettes side by side like this, I really don't know why this is not a 9 shadow palette. We know that Lucia Pica likes 9 shadow palettes, so why not just make this a big palette instead of having two separate ones that look so close to each other? I don't know, it just seems like a missed opportunity for me. And with all of the 9 shadow palettes that have come out from Lucia Pica, I thought that they would come out with more colorful ones, you know? Like they did the first two original ones that were colorful, then they came out with the Les Beiges. And after the Les Beiges, I was convinced that they would start coming out with monochromatic 9 shadow palettes, like a purple one, a blue one, a pink or red one, you know? So yeah, that's my thought on these palettes here. And then we have a close-up of one of the palettes here, as well as what looks to be a blush stick, a eyeliner, and a lip lacquer. So I am probably gonna get both eyeshadow palettes. And also that blush stick looks really intriguing. I wish Chanel would come out with more blush sticks, especially with the Les Beiges collections every year. For me, I just love their blush sticks. I just love their blushes in general. So this one here looks super intriguing, and their lip lacquers as well, because I remember the Chanel Rouge Allure, there was like one of the lip glosses, it was like a lip lacquer, and it was one of the clicky ones. I have many here. I can't find them right now, but it was like the Rouge Allure lipstick packaging where you have to click and pull it out. And there was this really thick lip gloss. It was like a lip lacquer. I loved those. I loved the texture. So I'm hoping that these new lip lacquers are close to that. So for me, definitely the eyeshadow palettes, the blush, and the lip lacquers. I think this is supposed to come out in the US around September. Hopefully the same for Canada, but you know, after the Les Beiges debacle, we might get our holiday, or sorry, we might get the fall collection, you know, by February next year, who knows. So Tavia also posted some new items from Givenchy. This is L'Intemporel Blossom. So it appears as though it's makeup and also skincare. I think there is a mask. I think it's supposed to be one of those quick flash glow boosting masks. I have one from Dior that I quite like. And then it appears as though it's some sort of cream cushion foundation. It does appear to have a lot of pink in it, so maybe it could be used as a primer to boost some glow. And I think the small tube on the side is a serum, maybe an eye serum. I'm not really sure. It's hard to zoom in on the photos. This collection, I'm not really sure. I think I would try the mask. I would love to try a sample of it. I'm not a huge fan of cushion foundations. I just don't really have that many. I'm sure if I got into it, I would like it. But this collection is a maybe, a peut-être. So we'll see. I would definitely want to try a sample of that mask. And now we have something from OMG Beauty. So she posted some photos of the new Charlotte Tilbury cream blushes. Now I feel like these kind of exploded on social media a few weeks ago. I didn't buy them, but I think I might in the future. I love a cream blush. I just find that it makes your skin look so much more youthful and dewy and natural. They're a little bit more work than a powder blush, but they look really nice. And I think that that darker shade looks really pretty. I didn't get them right away. They weren't like a fall in love, I need to buy it right away. But you know, sometimes you have makeup items in the back of your mind, and then once the makeup releases kind of slow down in between seasons, then you get that urge to buy something new. I think this is that type of item for me. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a lip and cheek product, so you can use it as a blush, but also on your lips as well for a little wash of color. So this looks like a really beautiful, like natural product. You know, if you want like a no makeup look, just wash some on your cheek and on your lip, and then you have a bit of color to you. So this is a yeah, it's definitely a we. Okay, so moving on. We have another product here from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. Now, I haven't really been using that many setting sprays recently. I guess I'm not really leaving my house as much, so I don't feel the need to like lock my makeup down. I used to love the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. That one I swear by. You know, I could get into more setting sprays, but I feel like I'm more into the Caudalie Beauty Elixir, you know, the one that smells like aromatherapy. So I don't know if this works well or not. Like, I'd be interested to try it just for, I don't want to say scientific reasons, but I want to see if this actually works at preserving my makeup. But I don't need this at the moment. So again, this could be something that kind of just ruminates in the back burner for now. Okay, now we're moving on to Eka over at Beauty Luxe. So she has photos of another product that just blew up all over social media recently. These are the new Gucci bronzers. Oh my goodness, I feel like I've seen these everywhere. And I got messages asking if I was going to review them. I kind of was slow to the game and didn't get them right away. They sold out. I think they're back in stock. I don't know why. I think it's because I just bought the Les Beiges collection, to be honest. I just bought the Les Beiges. I just have a brand new bronzer, so I don't feel the need to buy a brand new one. I just feel like I can't find plausible deniability in buying a new bronzer right this moment. I have to say it looks beautiful. The packaging looks beautiful. I love that turquoise shell, the little turquoise brush. It looks so vintage and classic. I love it. I have one of the Gucci face powders. I think it's marvelous. I love the packaging. It's just not something that I need at the moment. I'm very happy to see Gucci expanding their makeup collection because the products that I've tried from them so far have been great. So as far as I know, this is part of the permanent collection. It's not limited edition. So I don't really feel the urge or the need or urgency to purchase this right away, but I might in the future. Okay, so Eka also posted a photo of the new Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. This is the bronze palette, and it looks really pretty. Like, it looks like it has every single shade you would need or want if you are a bronze eyeshadow lover or a gold eyeshadow lover, if you want to look like J-Lo in the summer. This looks like your palette. I didn't get it because I'm just not a huge fan of the big eyeshadow palettes. Like, I know myself. I know I buy a lot of makeup at a pretty frequent rate. So if I buy a huge palette, I know that there's no way I'm going to ever use most of those shades up. Even with the quads that I buy, I have a hard time using them up. So whenever those giant palettes come out, I'm just really turned off, even though this looks really beautiful. And Eka posted photos of herself wearing the products, and it appears as though she's quite happy with the product. And they do look really pretty. Some of the shimmer shadows look stunning. You know, if Natasha Denona, you know how sometimes she comes out with like a mini version, just like 5 shades? If she came out with like maybe just 5 of the beautiful shimmer colors, I might give it a try. Although I have to say, last year I tried one of her mini palettes and it was a total catastrophe for me. So maybe that's also why I'm not feeling the pull to go ahead and buy a huge palette from her. Okay, moving on to another item that like literally blew up everywhere on social media. This is from Patrick Ta. So he is a makeup artist. I think he used to work or still works for Shiseido as their head makeup artist. Perhaps that's changed now, but he recently launched some face products, and this is a palette with cream and powder blush. These look really pretty. Like, I've seen photos of people wearing them. I've seen people do reviews, applying them, the cream and powder, and it looks really stunning. I don't know, I'm just not drawn to this. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, the reviews that I've seen all love the product. It looks nice, the photos look beautiful, there's a lot of different shade ranges. I'm just not like, wow, I need this collection right now. So I think this is another product that's just going to ruminate in the back of my mind for now. All right, moving on to Sisley. So I'm on their website right now and they have a couple new makeup removers. They have one that's a gel. It's like an eye and lip makeup remover. I think it's supposed to be like a oil cleanser type of product. It's supposed to remove everything, even waterproof makeup. I'm not sure this is really the type of makeup remover I would enjoy. So it says you can apply this with your fingertips and just massage it on your skin and then wipe it away with a cotton pad. I'm not really a huge fan of that, but they do have another product that's a triple oil balm makeup remover and cleanser. I love a makeup balm, makeup oil. I find that that just like melts every little piece of makeup. So with this one, you apply some onto dry skin, you massage it, you add some water, it turns into a cleansing milk, and then you rinse off. This is definitely my type of makeup cleanser, makeup remover. I would much rather try this cleansing balm over the other makeup remover. However, this one here is 120 US plus tax, which seems really expensive. I mean, it's Sisley. We all know it's amazing, but I just don't know if I would want to spend that much on a cleanser. If it was a moisturizer or a serum or an eye cream, because with a cleanser, you wash it off. It doesn't have time to kind of, do its magic. So I don't know if I would try this. I would try a sample, that's for sure. But yeah, this is like a maybe. All right, last but not least, we have a whole category here for Chanel. So as you all saw a few weeks ago, there are going to be 3 new limited edition blushes from Chanel, and they're not available yet in North America or most of Europe yet. However, if you go on the Chanel website, at the bottom of the page, it makes you choose what country or region you are in, and you can change it around just to see what's on other websites. You can't buy from different countries or different regions, but you can see what's on their website. So I went and put in Hong Kong just to see if they had new releases, and they have the 3 new limited edition blushes there. So these 3 blushes are not actually new colors. There's Rose Initiale, which I have and love. Rose Initiale is that perfect peachy pink. It's like an everyday color. I'm wearing it today. It's the easiest one. There's Rose Pétillant. Rose Pétillant, I think, is a bit lighter and more pink. And then we also have Rouge Profond. So these 3 colors exist or have existed at some point. They just have new limited edition red packaging. So I would definitely buy these blushes whenever they come available here in Canada, probably in the fall, I'm guessing. And one thing to note on the Hong Kong Chanel website, something so extra is that they don't actually list the prices of the items. It says like price upon request, which makes it seem so much more bougie. And then Chanel also has some new skincare items that they're going to launch here in North America and Europe at some point, but they've already released them in Asia. So the first one is this anti-pollution cleansing gel. And I believe this is more geared towards oily skin types. So this is a cleansing gel. It's supposed to remove impurities, and I think it's also supposed to help mattify the skin. So I don't think this would be a product for me because I have more dehydrated skin and I don't need, to get rid of any oil. But I'm sure if you have oily skin, this might be for you. But they have a couple other complexion items that look interesting to me. The first one here is this mask. This is a anti-pollution vitamin clay mask. Now, I don't know if this would actually be for my skin type because oftentimes clay masks are more for acne, oily, breakout prone skin. It does say that it's made for every skin type, but it also has the words purifying in the description, which to me usually reads as, for oily skin. But it has different vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin E. This mask is also supposed to help with luminosity and excess oil control. And then last but not least, we have an anti-pollution exfoliating gel. Now, this existed beforehand. This isn't new. They must just have reformulated, repackaged, added a few dollars to the price tag, and here we are. This is an exfoliator. It's supposed to help get rid of dead skin cells, impurities, the same reason we all use an exfoliator. This probably isn't for my skin type as well because it's definitely more geared towards, you know, the appearance of pores, skin texture. It's also in a gel, and any skin product that's in a gel is more geared towards oily skin, but it does look really nice. I love the pink packaging. I love that peachy color. It looks beautiful. Again, if I can get a sample of this would be wonderful. I love when you order online from Chanel and they serendipitously offer you the samples that you want. So fingers crossed that happens to me in the near future. All right, guys, I think this about does it for today's video. This is another installment in the luxury will I buy it, oui or non merci. I don't think I did a very good job of saying oui or non merci after every collection, but oops. What are your thoughts on the Chanel fall collection, their new skincare, everything else that I mentioned? Please let me know. I would love to hear from you. Do you also think that these two eyeshadow palettes should just be one big palette? I think so. If you guys are new to my channel, I talk about nothing but luxury beauty. I do lots of reviews and tutorials, and I started a new online beauty consulting service. So if ever you're interested in getting one-on-one personal advice about skincare or makeup, you can go ahead and book an appointment with me online right now. So I think this is all I have for you guys for today. So thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.